It all started quietly. Just a few photos, a glimmer of a ring, and a subtle smile that told the world what words didn't need to say. Jennifer Garner, radiant as ever, had finally said yes to her longtime partner, John Miller. The engagement news wasn't shouted from the rooftops. It was private, heartfelt, and in true Jennifer Garner fashion, graceful and understated. Fans immediately flooded social media with messages of joy, celebrating the fact that Garner had found peace and happiness after years of navigating complicated emotions with her ex-husband, Ben Affleck. But behind the headlines and congratulatory posts, there was one person who reportedly didn't take the news as lightly, and that was Ben himself. Sources close to the situation have revealed that Ben was deeply affected when he learned of Jennifer's engagement. It wasn't jealousy, at least not in the typical sense. It was something more reflective, a sudden wave of nostalgia, perhaps even regret. For years, Ben and Jennifer had maintained an incredibly respectful and cooperative relationship for the sake of their 3 children, Violet, Finn, and Samuel. But this engagement symbolized a permanent shift. It wasn't just a relationship milestone for Jennifer. It was a defining moment that subtly reminded Ben that the chapter he once shared with her was truly over. Friends reportedly noticed that he became unusually quiet in the days following the news, a sign that something deeper was stirring inside. According to insiders, Ben Affleck eventually decided to reach out to Jennifer directly. It wasn't a dramatic gesture or a grand phone call. It was a simple, private message. Those who know him describe it as deeply sincere and emotional, a reflection of the quiet respect he still holds for her. In his message, Ben reportedly congratulated Jennifer on her engagement and expressed his genuine happiness that she had found someone who truly made her smile. But that wasn't all. He also admitted that hearing the news stirred up a lot of old memories, both beautiful and painful. Ben allegedly told her that while their journey as a couple had ended long ago, she had always been a guiding light in his life, the person who never gave up on him even in his darkest days. Those words struck a chord with Jennifer, who has always been known for her warmth and compassion. Sources say Jennifer was touched by Ben's message. She reportedly thanked him for his kind words and assured him that he would always hold a special place in her heart, not as a partner, but as the father of her children and someone she deeply respects. For Jennifer, this was closure. Over the years, she had worked hard to rebuild trust, stability, and calmness in her life. Her relationship with John Miller had given her the quiet happiness she once longed for, a love built not on chaos or attention, but on peace and understanding. And now, as she embarks on a new chapter, she carries with her the lessons and growth from her past. Ben Affleck, meanwhile, has been dealing with his own set of emotional challenges. Following his recent separation from Jennifer Lopez, many fans noticed a visible change in his demeanor, quieter, more introspective, and perhaps even emotionally drained. The timing of Garner's engagement couldn't have come at a more sensitive moment. Some insiders believe that reaching out to Jennifer wasn't just about her engagement. It was also about Ben coming to terms with everything that's happened in his life over the past few years. Losing 2 great loves in very different ways has forced him to reflect on what truly matters: family, stability, and emotional authenticity. And that's where Jennifer still holds a special place in his heart. She was always the person who grounded him, the one who believed in his potential even when the world saw only his flaws. Reaching out to her was, in a way, his acknowledgement that he finally understands the depth of what they once shared and perhaps what he lost. Despite all the noise, Jennifer remains focused on her happiness and her family. She's spending more time with her kids, planning her next chapter with John Miller, and keeping her personal life as private as possible. Those close to her describe her as glowing and more confident than ever, someone who's finally found balance between motherhood, career, and love. As Jennifer steps into this new chapter with her fiancé, and Ben continues to rebuild his emotional foundation, fans can't help but wonder if this exchange between the 2 exes will mark a final goodbye, or a lasting reminder that some bonds simply never fade. What do you think? Was Ben's message purely supportive, or could it reveal feelings he's never truly let go of? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on this emotional twist in their story. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into the world of celebrity relationships, love, and second chances. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned because in Hollywood, the story is never really over.